The Gilded Cage. Anna was a queen of gilded things. At 21, she became the fourth wife of a man whose fortune was as vast as the sea. He gave her everything she ever desired: cars that gleamed like jewels, clothes that whispered of far-off lands, and a life where every whim was a command. While Anna floated through her days on a cloud of luxury, the other wives were grounded in purpose. They used their allowances not for fleeting fancies, but for building things that lasted. They started businesses, nurtured ideas, and watched their small seeds of effort grow into sturdy trees of their own. Anna's husband adored her above all others. He loved her youth, her beauty, and the way she sparkled at his side. He would flaunt her at every event, introducing her to his friends as his gorgeous wife, a living testament to his success and her charm. Anna's days were a blur of indulgence. Designer bags, shoes, and watches piled up like mountains in her closet. She jetted from one exotic country to another, her life a perpetual vacation, a vacation, a celebration of all that money could buy. She never lifted a finger, not even to pour her own water. The servants, who moved silently through the grand house, were at her beck and call. She treated them with a cold disdain, demanding they worship the ground she walked on, their silent resentment growing with each passing day. Anna wanted no children. She wanted to keep her figure, her perfect body, and her freedom. She was a woman who lived for the moment, for the reflection in the mirror, and for the next extravagant purchase. She cared for no one but herself and her own immediate family. Then came the news: a business trip to Paris, a plane crash, a final, devastating silence. Anna was shattered, but it was not grief that broke her. It was the sudden, cold reality that she was now alone. No husband, no child, no business, and no job. The other wives, united in their grief, found solace in each other and their children. But Anna was an island. The servants, no longer fearful, threw subtle jabs at her, their long-held hatred simmering to the surface. The landed properties her husband had supposedly bought for her were nowhere to be found. At the funeral, Anna was an object of mockery. The prideful baddie was now a figure of pity and scorn. The husband's kinsmen whispered of their plan to bundle her back to her parents' house. The shame was a heavy cloak she could no longer bear. She excused herself from the service, her mind a whirlwind of regret. The marriage that lasted only a year, the emptiness of her life, the blame from her husband's family. She went to her room, a final thought dawning on her. She was found later, a victim of her own despair, a life of gilded cages and empty promises.